Chapters 2 and 3 contain 7 letters dictated by Jesus to 7 real churches in 7 real cities in the Roman province of Asia, which is modern-day Western Turkey: Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamos, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. These were actual congregations facing actual problems. To Ephesus, the church that had strong doctrine but had lost its first love. Chapter 2, verse 4. Nevertheless, I have this against you, that you have left your first love. You can be theologically precise and spiritually cold at the same time. Correct answers are not enough if the heart behind them has gone hollow. To Smyrna, the persecuted church, no rebuke, only encouragement. Chapter 2, verse 10. Do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. Smyrna would endure some of the worst persecution in the early church. Their bishop Polycarp, the same man who had known John personally, was burned alive around A.D. 155 because he refused to call Caesar Lord. To Pergamos, the church living where Satan's throne is. Most scholars connect this to the massive altar of Zeus that dominated the city, or to the intense imperial cult worship centered there. They held fast to the faith, but tolerated false teaching in their midst. To Thyatira, a church with love and service and faith, but also tolerating a false teacher Jesus calls Jezebel, who was leading people into compromise. To Sardis, the church with a reputation for being alive that was actually dead. Chapter 3, verse 1. I know your works, that you have a name that you are alive, but you are dead. A church can look impressive from the outside and be a corpse on the inside. To Philadelphia, the faithful church with little strength, no rebuke, only a promise. Chapter 3, verse 8. I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you have a little strength, have kept my word, and have not denied my name. And to Laodicea, the wealthy, self-satisfied church. Chapter 3, verses 15 through 17. I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I could wish you were cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you say, I am rich, have become wealthy, and have need of nothing, and do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. 7 churches, 7 different conditions. And Jesus walks among all of them. He sees exactly what is happening in each one. Nothing is hidden. And here is what most people miss about these letters. They are not just ancient mail. They are a mirror. Every church that exists today looks like one of these 7. Every believer who is honest can find themselves somewhere in these pages.